We are live and we're here. Hi, Andrea. Welcome,
Hola,
welcome.
hola, ¿cómo estamos?
Bien, bien. It's good to see you. It's wonderful to have you here today, everybody. I'm Heidi. I'm a proud and happy United Latinas board member, and I'm really happy to be here with our special guest, Andrea Velazquez, also known as Queen Drea, in case you don't know. So please introduce yourself, your full name, where are you from, what city are you repping? Let's get right to it.
Hola, hola, buenas tardes. Hi, my name is Andrea Velazquez, also known as Drea. I've inherited the name of Queen Drea by Heidi. Thank you so much. I am born and raised in Boston. I currently live in Pembroke, but my heart is in Puerto Rico.
Mm. Mm. No, we lost you a little bit, but I heard the last thing that you said was that your heart is in Puerto Rico. I love that.
Yes, my roots and my heart is in Puerto Rico.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So I don't even like know where to start with. First of all, you were a member of United Latinas. Then you became a board member, right? And then now you are also a contributing author to the upcoming Extraordinary Latinas book. Is it five? Is it the fifth book? I think I'm part of the fourth and you're part of the fifth, right?
Yeah, it's the fifth. It's the fifth volume. Yes.
Oh
My
my.
goodness. Yes. Crazy,
Oh,
right?
huh?
It's crazy. It's crazy how I was a member, now I'm a board member, and now I'm a co-author, which is really exciting.
Yes, we're official book sisters. Dora Mendez, who's also a member, she kind of coined that. She's like, "Oh, we're book sisters. We were in the last book together." So tell me about that. What made you say yes to you, right? What made you say, "You know what? I'm going to share my story with the world."
So first of all, thank you so much for having me here today. It's an honor and a privilege to be not only part of United Latina, but also to be here as a guest speaker. Um, for me, I the book has been in my heart for many, many years. God put it in my heart, I want to say over 10 years ago. And I delayed and delayed and delayed. So here I am today. But I say that, everything, todo a su debido tiempo, everything comes, when it's due time. I've been working alongside Ileana on different, a couple of boards. And so meeting her and being on United Latina has given me the privilege and honor to be part of the book. So, yes, I'm a co author, which is exciting and crazy to even say out loud.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I feel the same way about United Latinas. Like, I talk about it often, but like my experience, and I'm like, no, this has been a great experience. I've met some wonderful people through this organization, and I've had opportunities that I know I wouldn't have had if I wasn't part of United Latina. So I get it, and I can see like when you talk about it, like you're talking about it from your heart. Question for you: are you able to share the title of your chapter, or you want to keep that under wraps? You want
I'm
to.
going to keep that under wraps because it's an interesting title. I'll
Okay.
keep it under wraps. Yes.
Okay. When does it come out? Is there like a date yet for that?
Yes, it's March 4th.
It is going to be March 4th. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be
Exciting.
cool.
Exciting.
Do you know how many authors are part of this anthology, of the one that's coming out this year?
Oh my God. I want to say there's more than 15. I want to say there's more than 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I I only know one other person, Rosana Scarpati. She's my we're co-leads here for the South Florida chapter, but I know she's in it, but I don't know who else is in the book, so I'm looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. We talked about having a shameless plug, right? Like as kind of authors and who we're working with. If you show me your mug, I'll show you my mug. Hot girls. What does it say? Put it up.
Hot girls read books.
Oh my god. And where did you get that from?
I got this from the Asia conference, which I was invited to be a panelist on.
Okay. I didn't see that book there, and I was also at that conference in Worcester, right? That's how they
Yes,
say it
yes,
over
yes.
there. I was
Worcester,
saying
yeah.
I was
It's
saying
Worcester.
Worcester.
It depends on who you are and where you're from.
Oh yeah, I was
Worcester,
like Worcester. They were like, no, it's Worcester. But I went to that conference as well with Sami. And it was wonderful. So since you showed your mug, I'm gonna show my mug. My ancestors don't play.
I
And
love
that's
it.
from part of merchandise for becoming La Jefa. We're all about the books. We're in the book world now, you know?
Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, absolutely.
Do
Um,
you,
Go ahead.
Oh, you're a little delayed, Drea, so that's why I don't want to be talking over you, but there's a little delay when you talk, okay? So I'll kind of ask the question and I'll definitely make sure that you have a chance to kind of be able to answer. Going back to your story, what was your process like? Was this something that was kind of easy for you just to sit down and write, or did I cried ugly tears when I wrote? Did you cry any ugly tears? Was it a healing experience? Do you got the buzz? Do you think you're gonna keep writing? Like is like your complete story kind of coming on the way? Like tell me more.
Oh my goodness. Great questions. The process was so it was challenging, it was emotional, it was an experience like no other. I sat and wrote, and then I got up again, and then I would leave and come back. Like you said, ugly cry, I would leave and come back. Because it brought up a lot of different emotions that I thought they weren't there, or that I had already, ya yo había superado, I had already outgrown them, but they were there and it was real. But I felt so empowered to write my story the way I wanted to versus how other people would either speak about it or perceive it. Um, so I thought about my little girl that lives inside of me. I thought about the young girls that are out there as well. And so that was really enlightening to me to kind of like want to speak, want to put pen to paper and put that out there because I feel like it's going to inspire not only other writers or someone who's thinking about writing, but also young girls as well.
Oh.
And as far as writing my next book, I think so. I think so. I got the bug.
Okay. Well, that's pretty amazing. That's I haven't met anybody yet that once they write a story that they stop. It's maybe they're part of another anthology, or maybe they're ready to take the plunge and to write their book. So I think that's pretty cool. And you have a whole community behind you, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Are you part of the other book, the one that was from the Asia conference? Like there's an anthology there too. Are you part of that one as well, or no, just the one with United Latinas, the anthology?
No, I'm not part of Asia yet. Um,
Yet. Yet.
so yes, I was invited to be on the panel because I am a co-author with United Latina.
Oh. Oh, I love that. I love that. And you can hear me okay, right, Andrea? You can hear me?
I can hear you fine. I feel like there's a delay on my end as well.
Yeah, just a little bit, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Question for you. For those that are thinking of writing, right? And maybe too nervous to start, or not knowing how to start, or maybe hesitant to share their story, you know, what is it that you would want to share with aspiring kind of writers, the aspiring authors that are out there?
I would share that there's a reason why you go through certain things. I believe that there's a purpose for why you go through whatever it is that you're going through, the things that you outlived or um, You survived. There's a reason for that. And your story will someday, or may someday, help someone else if they're in a similar situation. However, if you don't share your story, then it will never be told the way you want it to be told. People will have um, like perception of what has have you gone through conversations with you, but if you don't write your story the way you want it to be written, it won't be told. I would encourage anyone who's thinking about writing a book to tell their story, to put a pen to paper. I know sometimes you want it to be perfect. Sometimes tend to be a perfectionist, so writing certain things that don't come out right. I was informed, just write, get it out, and put it on paper. Um, Even when you're in the middle of it and it's emotional, or you don't find the words, just keep writing, keep writing. It will come together. I encourage everyone to, or every woman who's thinking about writing a book, um, to do it. Do it.
Oh, I agree with you. There was a woman, I always mention her, right? I promise this is not a paid advertisement. I saw an author speak at a conference, Marta Nino, right? And oh, she's also United Latinas member. And I never forget when she said, like, when you tell your story, you heal yourself, but when you share your story, you heal others.
Yes.
And when she said that, it like I'll never forget it, because that gave me the courage to also write, and I think it's very relatable to what you were just sharing, right? Like, no, keep writing, write it down. You could, possibly inspire someone, encourage someone, motivate someone to be able to share their story. So um I agree with you 1,000,000% with that. um, Tell us a little bit about what you do, because I know, Queen Drea, you wear many hats, right? But I really only know of you from the United Latina space, which is a big important space. But tell us a little bit about the work you're leading and the work that you're part of in your community.
So currently, I am a medical interpreter slash training program manager at Brigham and Women's Hospital. Um, I'm a Spanish interpreter. I see patients. I help bridge the gap, the cultural and linguistic gap between patient and provider. But I also train um, providers on how to work with interpreters. I also put together trainings for our interpreters to not only to enhance their skills, but also on how to take care of themselves in the process of being an interpreter, because it's a tough job. We have to go through, listen to a lot in a day. So taking care of each other is one of the main things that we should be doing. I'm also a life coach. I became a life coach to start coaching young people. I, I got a coach when I was, oh my God, I want to say it was about 10 years ago, and it really helped me. And then I started thinking, what if I would have gotten coached when I was younger, to start thinking about what I wanted to do in life, and um, putting things in place. And so that's why I became a life coach. Sit on a couple of different boards. I'm also on the board of the Pathway Initiative, which is an organization that supports young people in the medical field. And United Latinas. I'm also on the board of Beth Israel Deaconess. I'm a mom of one, a grandmother of five, and yes, and now I'm a co-author.
Yes, yes, I love that. I love all the ands and the ands, and I give you so much credit because I'm on one board, this board, and that's it. Like, I don't think I could find the time to dedicate to other things, like, I have Ola Books, and then I work with Latina Chief, and then uh, board member with United Latinas, but that's it. So, like, you kept going, and that's pretty amazing that you have a full life. You said 5 grandkids. You said one, two, three, four, five, Raya.
Info, info.
Wow, God bless you.
People.
God bless you. Switching gears a little bit, I figure we have like a little like rapid fire, but it doesn't have to be rapid fire questions. But this is just so for those listening and those wanting to get to know you a little bit more, they can um know some other sides of you. What artist are you listening to right now? Who's giving you life?
Oh my goodness. So right now, especially with the Super Bowl coming up, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny has literally, I mean, his new music because it really speaks to my soul. It speaks to everything that's going on in Puerto Rico, and it's giving Puerto Rico the publicity that it needs and deserves. So for me, it just gives me so. Yo que soy proud Latina or proud Puerto Rico, so listening to his music just kind of like amps me up more. So
Oh,
yes.
I love that answer. And let me tell you, no matter who I ask that to, no matter the cultural background, the answer has been Bad Bunny repeatedly. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay, are you team coffee or are you team tea?
I'm team coffee.
Okay.
Coffee is like my como un suero.
Okay.
Um, it's the second thing I do in the morning. I pray, and then coffee has to come next in order to get me going. I feel like if I don't have coffee, I cannot move. So coffee, yes,
She goes,
it's my
she just
motivator. It's
she goes,
if I
I
can have
cannot
it, I
move. All right. So related to that, are you team Bustelo? Are you team Pilon, Chaucono, or you have like another coffee that is like your go-to?
So I am Team Bustelo. Bustelo has this kick in it that every other coffee just does not have for me. So, doesn't do anything for me. So Bustelo is it.
Okay, good answer. Good answer.
No
Um,
promo, no promo, right?
no promo, right? We gotta, I'm gonna talk to
Right? We
Sandra about that. I'm gonna be like, we're dropping some company names. Like maybe they could have some paid affiliations here.
should.
Hmm.
Yes.
Um, where's your favorite vacation spot?
Of course, Puerto Rico.
Mm,
I've visited different places, but home is just so. Oh,
okay.
once you get off the plane, the scent of everything, the people talking, just the food, the culture, driving down the street and maybe stopping for a fresh coconut. So all these things kind of like really that's the best for me. I feel so rejuvenated when I go back home.
Mm. Where is home specifically? What?
Arroyo, Puerto Rico.
Okay, shout
Plug,
out.
plug, plug. A little pueblito in the southeast.
Okay. I haven't been there. I haven't been there yet, I'm gonna say to that part of the island yet.
We have one of the best beaches.
Mm, okay. Hmm. Next question. What do you have a word for 2026? I should have started with that. What's your word
Uh,
for 2026 and why?
so for this year, shout out to United Latinas. We had an event at the end of the year, and we were going to be walking into 2026 with with things we were going to be working on. So I chose fit. I've chosen fit quite a couple of times, but this year I chose it because I'm definitely going to be working on being mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually fit. And those things really make me as a whole. And if you're not fit, then you're crumbling for me. So that's where my word is. It's fit.
Wow. Okay. My word is fearless, and it was also the same word in 2025. And I saw a post the other day. Angel, I think her last name is Guerra, and she talked about that. It's like it's not just a word. It's not just a random word. It's kind of like your guiding your guiding light, almost like your compass for the year. And yeah, last year I choose fearless because I wanted to do it just differently. And then this year I was going back and forth between unstoppable and fearless. And then I kind of was like, no, I'm in my fearless era. I think this is going to be kind of my word and how I kind of want to walk through the year. I don't know. It kind of like hypes me up, when I think about that. But fit, I haven't heard that. I don't know anybody that picked that word. And I love how encompassing it is because I immediately thought kind of the health aspect, but you really was talking about mind, body, and soul fit. And I think that's pretty cool. Are there are there any things that like you're doing right now that's kind of aligned with the fit? Like are you starting with the financial piece or the spirituality piece or is it kind of like all these things in parallel?
So I started with the fit with the spirituality piece. My family and I, we had a couple of family members that were sick last year, and we started this group chat. And then this year we started reading 227, which is a study on how to build a closer relationship with God. So we started with that. Financially, I'm working on that. Always working on financially. Always, always, always. Fit. I started with juicing the beginning of the year, January 1, and I'm just starting to eliminate all kind of sweets and midnight snacks. So yes.
Oh, and you're a vegetarian, right? Because I think when we went out to eat, you I think you got like the lobster. I don't think, right? You're vegetarian,
I'm a
right?
I'm a pescatarian. Pescatarian. Yo como I eat seafood. She's talking about vegetarian. No, I'm a pescatarian, so I don't eat meat, but I do eat seafood.
Okay. All right. So you're already on the healthy track. You're already kind of like on your way. You're just kind of stepping up a notch with the juicing and the mindset, right? And the spirituality and the financial piece. I think it's all connected. I think like as women we lead with like everything, right? Like what are you thinking, what are you seeing, what are you hearing, what are you feeling? And if one of them is off, we're kind of thrown off balance. And I think when all the pieces that you talked about, when they're all on in sync, we're just a better version of ourselves. So good for you for not only having an intentional word, but you're already doing it, and that's not easy. Oh no, Drea, are you frozen? Did you freeze on me?
I was in my back.
You're back. Okay,
Okay.
you're
Oh,
back.
yes, I agree with everything you just said. I agree with, yeah, we definitely have to be fit because we have so many hats that we wear. So definitely we have to be fit and 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 be mindful of being fit because sometimes we take it for granted that, we're healthy right now and then we can kind of like slack off. But yeah, we definitely have to make sure and be mindful to stay fit.
No, definitely. Any best practices you want to share? We still have a few minutes left. Like I'm telling you that the 30-minute conversation goes so quickly. But any best practices or any tips that you want to share with the ladies who are tuned in and who might even kind of catch this on the replay?
So I would suggest that in 2026 you step into it with audacity,
Mm,
with boldness,
yes.
um, and with the mindset of whatever you're gonna do, think about it like who's gonna stop me.
Mm,
I saw someone on Instagram that said, who's gonna stop me if I want to do something? Who's gonna stop me?
mm.
So walk into 2026 with that mentality. Who's gonna stop me?
I like that. I like that. Okay. Like you're it's like you're in competition with yourself, right?
Exactly.
Right? Trying to be the best version of yourself. And every day it's an opportunity to be the best version of yourself, right?
Yes.
Oh, Drea, any events, anything that's happening in your community that you want people to know about or that they should be kind of privy to? Because what we can do is following this, we can put the links in LinkedIn. But if there's anything you want people to know about, please share.
So I would just share about United Latinas. Make sure you're following us. We have tons of events coming up. We have one coming up in February. It's in the South Shore in Taunton. And then our book launch that's coming out in March. So if you start following United Latinas, you won't miss out. Plug, plug.
Okay. I love that. We've been plugging away on
I
this
know, right?
chat, right? We've been plugging a few but amazing things that are happening. We're having a conference too. It's, stay tuned on that, because if you are following United Latinas, you'll be able to know when the location is announced, the date is announced, and I think that's going to be pretty cool because that'll be the second in-person conference. So definitely be on the lookout for that information as well. Let me check the comments. Let me see if people are. Oh, we have some. Okay, so funny. Like, we have some Team Bustelo people in here. Arroyo is in the house. Um, yeah, we had some people. So I don't know who Kasha Humphrey is. Um,
Taisha. That's my niece,
oh, thanks for tuning in. Okay, and then Ileana Velasquez. That has to be someone
my
that you.
sister. My
Oh,
sister.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so they're here in support of you. Get
Yeah.
cute. I love that.
Get cute, dice ella.
If you have any questions for your auntie, ask her now. Okay, if you're
Don't ask her questions on social media.
yeah, social media appropriate questions. If you have them now, now's the time. We have a few minutes left. Oh, that was good. That was pretty cool. Um, and I any final Any final thoughts, Queen Drea, that you'd like to leave with our listeners? Any final message for the year or for the day that you'd like to leave before we wrap up today?
Um, the final words would be find a support system. Sometimes we
Mhm.
want to do it alone and it gets tough. Find a support system. My sister and my niece are one of my biggest supporters. I support so many other individuals, and sometimes, just checking in on someone and say, hey, what are your goals for 2026? How can I support you? Who can I connect you with?
Mm,
There are tons of people that I can name here. I can say Nuris Camargo. I can say Eliana. I can say one of my coaches, Robert Lewis Jr. I can say, so many of them. Clara Angelina Diaz, another one of my coaches. There's so many individuals that I bounce ideas off of. There's
mm,
individuals that I check in on and they check in on me. So
I love
just
that.
make sure that you have a really good support system. And if not, come to United Latinas. We'll support you.
Mm, I love that. I love that. And I gotta tell you before we wrap up, I love how I believe, like, when you say names in rooms of opportunities, right? And like you just mentioned a few people, and I thought that was pretty cool to actually like say their name in this space, and to give props and to kind of give recognition to those that have impacted you, and that you support and that support you as well. I think that really is a testament to the type of person that you are and the type of energy that you have, and the essence that you have. It's really been fun chatting with you here. I can't wait to see you in real life, as the kids say, because I know you're going to the conference.
Okay.
And congratulations, seriously, on being an author part of the United Latinas anthology. I think that's a big step. It's a huge step. I hope that author is part of your headline for LinkedIn. I'm gonna go check that out. And it was great just getting to know you a little bit more, Queen Drea. Queen Drea, y'all. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you
Bye.
so much, Diana. Heidi, so much. Ciao.